Hey there, Robert Ferringo with Doc Sports. It is Wednesday, July 24th, and I'm back. I told you I would be. I have been gone in New York for the last 6 weeks on my summer vacation, but I'm back. Drove back down to Georgia from New York on Monday. Cleared just over 1,000 miles in just under 16 hours. Not my personal best. My personal best is under 13 hours. That's a different story for a different video. But I am back. I feel refreshed. Every summer, I leave my home in Georgia and go back to nearby my hometown. I go to a little place called Cape Vincent, New York. It is located right where the St. Lawrence River meets Lake Ontario. The Thousand Islands region in upstate New York, right by the water, is one of the most beautiful areas in the country, hands down, bar none. And that is the area that I grew up. So I go back there to just kind of decompress. Put the past football, college basketball seasons behind me and just kind of build up the energy reserves for when the real stuff starts happening in, August, September, October. Football is right around the corner, so I need to spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, even though physically got that vacation weight going, but we'll take care of that. Just kind of get myself centered, let's say, for the upcoming season. And I feel good about it. Again, it's like Rocky IV. When he goes to Siberia to train. That's kind of what I've been doing, only in 80-degree weather and on my boat in the St. Lawrence River. So yeah, but here I am, folks. Expect daily videos Monday through Friday, free picks, and a lot of other really fun stuff. I will release my Twitter handle in about 2 weeks. I have some podcasts planned for the upcoming fall. I'm going to be very active and proactive, bringing you all the best of myself this upcoming football season and into the fall and winter. So I hope you're ready for Ferringo Mania, because like it or not, I'm going to be all over the place. So, all right, I say I was on vacation because honestly I was still working every day. Baseball and WNBA are still going on. There's literally not a single day on the sports calendar where I don't have some kind of handicapping to do. So I was still working, and I have to say, hopefully all of my clients were impressed with my performance. See, I wasn't just mailing it in this summer. I have been on a 35-21, that's a 63% baseball run. I'm on a plus almost 14,000 all sports run over the last 75 days. So that's going back, 2.5 months. But that includes my summer break. I'm on a plus 8,900 baseball run. And over the last, I think it's 30 days, I think I'm up almost $4,000. So during my vacation, I was making money for a lot of people, a lot of my clients, and myself included. So things are going good. Unfortunately, took a small loss, got juiced out yesterday. My 7-unit play was on the over in the Texas-Seattle game. That one is graded at no action because the loser Rangers decided to go with an opener, and that was not the listed pitcher earlier on in the day. So, that one should have gone over no matter when you bet it. So if you did lose on that, we will honor your actual results. But for my grading purposes, that game is actually a no action because of the pitching change. There's 7 runs in the first 2.5 innings. And then it still doesn't get over the 9.5, so that was disappointing for anyone that did bet late, but whatever. Coming back today, another strong card. I've kind of opened things up a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I've had some larger cards since the All-Star break where I was keeping things real tight earlier in the season. We've been on a run. I'm up on the season. I like to get more aggressive in those situations, so we're going to see how this one goes. Tomorrow, I'm looking at a 7-unit play, 7-unit total. I don't care what happens today. I don't care what happened yesterday. I'm not letting those things influence my handicapping. I see a good spot. I'm going to attack it. And then Saturday, I have my sights set on a potential 8-unit Major League Baseball game of the year. This would be my first 8-unit play of the season. I had another potential 8-unit game of the year. God, I think it was late May. I think it was the last week in May. I saw a spot, but I didn't get the number I want. So I didn't want to force it and didn't release it. But Saturday, I am going to get the number I want. I've been tracking this situation for a while, And I'm going to get the spot that I want, and I'm ready to release my first 8-unit play of the year. In all sports combined, I'm 12-4. That's 75% on my last 16 8-unit game of the year plays. So when you add that extra unit, there's a lot of 7-unit plays from a lot of guys on the site. When you add that extra unit, give that game of the year tag, you expect a little bit more, or at least I would as a client. So 12 out of 16, I think is pretty good. So I feel like adding another W to that. Let's see. We have so much to catch up on. It's been so long. What else we got? I have a promo code for you. Actually, this one has just been released within the last 45 minutes. So you guys will be, this is 1 o'clock Eastern time, so you guys will be some of the first people to hop on this. The promo code is ALL25. That's ALL25. All right? Send that in to Doc Sports customer service, and you will get 25% off any handicapper for any weekly or monthly package. This is not for the full season. It is not for the daily. But you can get 25% off a weekly package or a monthly package. And honestly, that's where the value is. 25% off a weekly package is better than if you were buying multiple daily packages. So I'm going to let you do all the math on that. And hey, this is America. You make your own decision. But ALL25, that's the promo code, 25% off. It is good for any handicapper, not just myself. Use it for whomever you feel comfortable with. But ALL25, email it in, call in, give that to Guy on customer service, and we will take care of you. So, all right, I have rambled on long enough. You guys came here for a free pick. Let's give you a free pick. Today's free pick is take the over 9.5 Los Angeles Angels at the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is 10 at several of the books also that I see out there. I see it about a little 50-50. I do recommend it at 10 as well. All that's really doing is where, at 9.5, you're bringing the push into play. But, at 10 runs get scored, it's not a loss. So I like it at 10 as well. I think we're going to see some fireworks tonight. If you look at both of these teams, it was 5-4 last night. Last night's game should have gone over. Instead, takes a push. A loss later in the evening, just before the game started, that number went up to 9.5, even 10 at some books. But I had it for a 5-unit play that we took a push on. Again, another game that should have won. I finished minus 60 yesterday, just juiced out. Not even a minus $100 loss. But should have had that 7-unit, even though that wouldn't have counted. It would have counted for you, my clients. Should have had that 5-unit. Should have been a winning day, but whatever. That's the way these things go. Take the over. Like the over tonight. Jaime Barria going for the Angels. I am not a fan. I am not a believer. I think he's going to be better than he was his last time out when he got lit up for 10 runs in fewer than 4 innings against Seattle, but he's not going to be much better. I'm thinking that he's going to go about 4 or 5 innings, probably give up about 3 or 4 runs right there. I expect the Dodgers to come out and be very motivated, very anxious, aggressive because they lost the first game in the series, and they don't lose 2 in a row very often. I think they're 37-16 coming off of a loss, and something like 40-14 in their last 54 home games. So they don't lose at home very often. They don't lose twice in a row very often. So I think that they're going to rebound. They're going to bounce back from yesterday's loss. That should be offense. That should be runs against Barria and the Angels bullpen. Also, Ross Stripling is on the mound for the Dodgers. The guy does nothing for me. I think he's pretty much a replacement level arm. That's kind of what I see when I watch Ross Stripling pitch. So I can see him giving up 2 or 3 runs. That gets us 5 or 6 runs out of the starters. Then it'll come down to the bullpen. I think the Dodgers will do a little bit of damage, get that number over. Also, if you look at both of these teams over the last 12 games, they're both crushing the ball. I think the Dodgers have averaged over 7 runs per game over their last 11 or 12 games, and the Angels are right around 6.5 runs per game over their last 11 or 12 games. So both offenses have a lot of talent. They're hitting the ball. They're in a good groove. Neither one of the starting pitchers is a dominator that's going to go out there and throw up a bunch of zeros. So I like the over in that game. So that's it for today. Check back tomorrow for my next free play video. I'm looking forward to putting a wrap up on the summer and turning our attention to fall baseball, fall football. A lot of good things happening. Make sure to check back. I got a lot more to talk about and a lot more to get into. But in the meantime, carpe diem and good luck.